Hello and welcome back to SSP Crack Exams. I'm Anuradha and I am back with a session for you on the full year study plan for the CDS English paper, right? So, those of you who are going to appear for the CDS exam next year, this is a very foolproof study plan that will be really come handy to you. In order to follow the study plan constructively and in a better way, you need to subscribe to our CDS course, and for that, you need to log into our website sspcrackexams.com or simply download our mobile app from the Google Play Store. In our Subscribe CDS course, you'll get all the subjects with the full content lectures, quizzes, PDF study materials, sample practice Q&A, previous year's Q&A, practice exercises, mock tests, and much more. So hurry up and start preparing for your upcoming CDS exam right now. So let's start with, first of all, the marking system of the CDS English paper for you to know that how much marks you need to score in order to score the very highest in the CDS English paper. So for one correct answer, you'll score 0.83 marks. For every incorrect answer, you will lose 0.27 marks. The total number of questions that you'll get in CDS English paper will be 120, carrying a total of 100 marks. So your CDS English paper will be of a total of 100 marks paper. Right, now we will quickly look into the components of the CDS English syllabus. So these topics we are going to take in our study plan when we are going to see, right? So here it is: spotting of errors, antonyms, synonyms, vocabulary, that is idioms and phrases, sentence improvement, sentence completion, mainly fill in the blanks and close test, ordering of words and ordering of sentences, comprehension, active passive voice, direct indirect speech or reported speech, one word substitution, spelling, parts of speech, and a very recent addition, a topic called transformation of sentences, is there in the CDS English syllabus. Now we will take up each topic. We will go through the previous year's Q&A analysis of the topic, and then we will look into the day-wise study plan for each of them. So let's start with the first topic, and that is spotting of errors. As you can see, the least number of questions from this topic came 10 in number, and the largest number of questions were about 25 to 26. So what is the day-wise study plan? Let's see. We have to give 1 hour per day for the full year study plan for CDS English. So from day 1 to day 44, complete all the main content lectures and study materials. Day 45 to 49, sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials of spotting of errors. Day 50 to day 52, previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials. From day 52 to 53, do all the quizzes, and on day 54, complete the practice exercises of spotting of errors. The next topics are antonyms and synonyms, which we are going to take together because it will be easier for us also to learn and remember them together. So for antonyms, as you can see, the least number of questions that came was 7 in number, and the largest number of questions from this topic came as 11 in number, and in approximately 10 questions you can expect from the topic. From synonyms, again 10 has consistently come in number from this topic, but the least number was 8 and the largest were 15. So for antonyms and synonyms, you again have to dedicate 1 hour per day and start from day 54 till day 81 to learn all the main content lectures, where we have given you all the lists of words along with their antonyms and synonyms in our content lectures and study materials. On day 82, go through the sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials for both of these topics. From day 82 to day 87, go through all the previous year's Q&A lectures of antonyms and synonyms and their study materials. Day 88 to 89, practice the quizzes of antonyms and synonyms, and from day 90 to day 91, practice all the questions for the both topics, that is, practice exercises for both of them. The next topic is vocabulary, and that is idioms and phrases. So as you can see, from 2015 to 2017, no question came from this topic, but from 2018 it started coming till the very recent years. The total number of questions that have come there are a large in number, ranging from 5 to around 15 and approximately 10. So for this particular topic, you need to start from day 92 and till day 151. You need to learn all the lists of idioms and phrases that have been provided in the main content lectures and study materials. On day 152, you have to go through the sample practice Q&A lectures and the study materials. Day 153 to 154, you have to go through the previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials of idioms and phrases. Day 155, you need to practice the quizzes for the same. And on day 156, you have to also go through the questions of the practice exercises for idioms and phrases. The next one is sentence improvement. And as you can see, from 2015 to 2017, many questions have come from sentence improvement ranging from 20 to 25 in number. But from 2018 to 2020, no such questions came from sentence improvement. So there's a very low chance of you getting any question from sentence improvement in your upcoming serious exam. But still, you need to study because you should not have any kind of overconfidence that it will not come. So let's not take the risk then. And from day 157 to 158, complete all the main content lectures and study materials for the topic. Day 158, go through the sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials. Day 159, go through the quizzes, and day 160, practice the questions and practice exercises. The next set of topics are sentence completion, both in the form of fill in the blanks and closed tests. So we are going to take them each pattern of questions, and we are going to see how many questions came from each pattern. So first pattern, which is fill in the blanks, as you can see, consistently 10 questions have come from 2016 to 2020, and for closed test, you can see about 10 to around 30 questions have come from for closed test, right? So this is quite a very important topic to study. So let's see what will be our study plan for fill in the blanks and closed test. Here it is. Contributing 1 hour per day. On day 161, complete main content lectures and study materials of fill in the blanks. Day 162, go through the sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials of fill in the blanks. Day 163 to day 165, go through the previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials as well as the quizzes of fill in the blanks. Day 166, go through the main content lectures and study materials as well as sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials of closed test. Day 167 to 168, go through the previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials of closed test. Day 169, practice the quizzes of closed test. Day 170, practice the questions for the fill in the blanks practice exercises. And day 171, practice the closed test practice exercises. The next set of topics are ordering of words and ordering of sentences, which we are going to study together because more or less they are the same. But first we will see how many questions have come from each one of them. For ordering of words, as you can see, 7 to nearly 20 questions have come for ordering of words, while for ordering of sentences, around 9 to 20 questions have come for ordering of sentences. Approximately, you can expect 10 questions from each of them in your upcoming CDS exam. So for ordering of words and sentences topics, here it is the study plan. So contributing 1 hour per day, start from day 172, and on that day, complete the main content lectures and study materials for ordering of words. On day 173, go through the main content lectures and study materials of ordering of sentences and sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials of ordering of words. On day 174, go through the sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials of ordering of sentences. And from day 174 to 178, go through all the previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials for both ordering of words and ordering of sentences. On day 179, practice the quizzes for ordering of words. Day 180, practice the quizzes of ordering of sentences. Day 181, go through the ordering of words, practice exercise questions. And day 182, go through the ordering of sentences, practice exercise questions. The next important topic is comprehension, and consistently from this particular topic, questions have come in the last 6 years of the CDS exam. So the least number of questions you can expect from comprehension is 10, and the largest number of questions you can expect from this particular topic is around 23. So this is a very important topic, and you need to give day 183 for studying the main content lectures and sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials for comprehension. From day 184 to 186, go through all the previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials for the topic and practice the quizzes. Day 187, you need to practice all the questions in the practice exercises of comprehension. The next topic is active passive voice, and this is not a very important topic. As you can see, only 5 questions have come in the last 6 years of the CDS exam, and For this, you need to contribute day 188 for the main content lectures, day 189 for sample practice Q&A and previous year's Q&A lectures, day 190 for quizzes, and day 191 for practice exercises. For the next topic, which is reported speech, that is direct indirect speech, you can see twice the questions have come, but in recent years, that is in CDS 1 2020 10 questions have come, and only in CDS 2 2018 6 questions came. But in recent years, 10 questions came from this topic. So there is a 50-50 chance of getting questions from this topic in your next CDS exam. So obviously, you need to give day 192 for going through the main content lectures of reported speech and their study material, day 193 for the sample practice and the previous year's Q&A lectures and the study materials, day 194 for the quiz, and day 195 for the practice exercises of reported speech. The next topic is one word substitution, and from 2018 to 2020 no questions came from this topic, though it came only twice in the last 6 years, once in CDS 1 2015 and again in CDS 2 2017. So there is a very slim chance of getting any question from this topic in your upcoming CDS exam. But again, if you wish to study, you can do so from day 196 to 197 for studying the main content lectures. Day 197 only you can go through the sample practice Q&A lectures. Day 198 you can go through the previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials and also quizzes of one word substitution, and day 199 you need to go through the practice exercises of the topic. The next topic is spelling, and in the very recent years, that is both in CDS 1 and 2, 10 questions have come from spelling, and in CDS 2 2019 7 questions came. So again, there is a very high chance of getting questions from spelling in your next CDS exam. So for spelling, you need to contribute day 200 for main content lectures and study materials, day 201 for sample practice Q&A and previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials, day 202 for the quizzes and practice exercise questions for the spelling. The next topic is parts of speech, and again in the very recent years of CDS 1 and 2 2020 and in CDS 2 2019 10 questions have come from this topic. So again there's a high chance of you getting questions from parts of speech in your next CDS exam. So for parts of speech you need to give day 203 to day 204 for the main content lectures and study materials of parts of speech. Day 204 only you can go through the sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials. Day 205 you can go through the previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials and also practice the questions in quizzes, and day 206 you can go through the practice exercise questions of parts of speech. The last but not the least topic is transformation, and as you can see in CDS 1 2020 only once in 6 years 10 questions came from this particular topic. Again there is a 50-50 chance for you to get the topic in your next CDS exam. So for transformation of sentences topic, you need to contribute day 207 to day 208 to go through the main content lectures and study materials for the topic. Day 209 go through the sample practice Q&A and previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials for the topic. Day 210 need to practice the questions in the quizzes, and day 211 you need to go through the practice exercises also. After this studying plan, you need to also customize a revision plan for the same. So here is a day-wise revision plan for the CDS English paper, and you have to start from day 212 to day 216 for a quick revision and practice of spotting of errors, day 217 to 221 for antonyms, day 222 to 226 for synonyms, day 227 to day 236 for idioms and phrases, day 237 to day 239 for sentence improvement, day 240 to day 242 for fill in the blanks, day 243 to day 245 for close test, day 246 to day 248 for ordering of words, day 249 to day 251 for ordering of sentences, day 252 to day 254 for comprehension, day 255 to day 257 for active passive voice, day 258 to day 260 for reported speech, day 261 to day 264 for one word substitution, day 265 to day 267 for spelling, day 268 to day 270 for parts of speech, day 271 to day 274 for transformation. And from day 275 to day 284, you need to go through the serious mock test practice for you to know which one are your weak spots and which one are your strong spots. So that based on the weak spots, you can start further revision and practice from day 285 onwards. So I hope that this session has been quite helpful for you, that you know how you can now structure a full year study plan for your upcoming CDS exam, and that is also the English paper of it. But there are certain tips that I want you to remember, starting with, first of all, you need to keep a printout of the study plan and try to follow the schedule as strictly as possible. Do not forget to revise and practice English grammar and vocabulary part, because this is very important. Without a revision, you will tend to forget whatever you have learned. Follow the study materials or any notes that you have made during revision, which will cut your time and that will also help you to revise in a faster pace. Practice mock tests and questions as many as you can. Practice will make you more confident and help you to also boost up your performance level in the actual CDS exam. For the mock test, you can check out our CDS and CDS OTA mock test series that we have for you, which are designed by our top notch tutors, keeping in mind all the recent trends of CDS English exam and also the recent question patterns. Last but not the least, don't forget to chill out and relax. Keep a healthy diet, maintain a healthy lifestyle, and also don't forget to meditate. For that, will help you to keep a relaxed state of mind that will also help to achieve your success by performing your very best in your actual CDS English exam. Till then, stay tuned to SSB Crack Exam and start studying and working hard. Jai Hind.